Continue.
Okay. So this is a common theme with the back porch and the right side entry porch. Both had at one time substantial dry rot damage, and both have been what I would call partially repaired. Most of the main structural components have been either reinforced or replaced, but there's remaining dry rot damage in some of the support joists and perimeter supports. And as Warren and I were talking about, I think what probably happened was some of the damage was left in because once you start messing around with the exterior perimeter, then it's that brittle composition shingle that's not in production anymore. And so I'm sure what happened was they just decided to reinforce it rather than replace it because it would open a big can of worms too. And some of that, I'm not allowed to talk about asbestos, but some of that is an asbestos-containing material and may require an abatement to do repair. So I'm sure that's probably why they didn't fool around too much. But long story short, the porches have been substantially rebuilt. There is some remaining dry rot damage. If you wanted to clear it, that is to say to put it in a condition where there's absolutely no dry rot in it, in either of those areas, you would have to basically rebuild them, strip them down to bare framing, and reconstruct them. Under the circumstances, they're in generally structurally sound condition, and if you were simply to treat them, periodically inspect them, and keep them in a well-painted condition, it's likely they would last, at least 15 years or something.
And you might mention the beetles too on that one board.
Yeah, and at the back part of the property, under the back porch, there is some active woodborne beetle infestation and some framing. It seemed localized to the area under the porch, so we'll just recommend treating that. Sometimes beetles, spread way into inaccessible areas. You have to tarp and fumigate the building, but in this case, it looks like it can be locally treated. And I think that's pretty much it. It's got part of the original brick foundation, and parts of the foundation have been reinforced or replaced. But if that's something that's a concern to you, that's something you should probably have checked out. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you.